I ain't see it. Yo! I heard it, but I ain't see it. This is another episode of Unbiased. I'm your host, TK. It's been a long time since I've seen y'all. I know y'all missed me because I missed y'all. How y'all been? Blessed, you know. All right, go ahead. Well, I'm TK. Like I said at first, this is Unbiased. I'm your host. I'm a Vikings fan, unfortunately. And we're going to discuss some of these moves that we've made this offseason that have pissed me off already.
I'm Kenny, and I'm a Broncos fan.
Your lips ain't at all.
I'm Thomas. I should be labeled the answer around here. I'm a Steelers fan.
This nigga said the answer, bro. This nigga said the answer. My name's Keon. I'm a Steelers fan, but we'll see what happens.
So you gonna leave again?
he worse than Will's dad.
Oh, Lou.
When this nigga get outside?
Right.
Go
ahead, Sledge. Introduce yourself. This is Sledge, the people champ.
The shit froze. I said, "Did y'all niggas kick? Y'all niggas really don't want me to fuck here?" But I'm Sledge. I am a proud Dolphins fan.
Y'all got somebody on your team now, huh?
Tyreek's career is over.
Right, I can see that. All right, well, yeah, you know, Tyreek's career is over.
Shout out to that touchy ass motherfucking words you just said, like your quarterback.
You know what? I want to start this a little different today. I want to honor somebody's legacy. I want to start off by giving a moment of silence to Sean Taylor, who was tragically murdered. His birthday was April 1st. He'd have been 39 years old, and he did a lot in his short career. So I just want to give him a moment of silence and respect to his family. That's the Sean Taylor from the Unbiased family. All right, Tyreek Hill's career is over. Why is his career over, you think?
He's speaking of dead shit.
Oh, damn, come on, man. Damn. That was so respectful for you to do that.
That was a transition. I was getting the transition.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not agree with Sledge. That nigga's career is not over.
I don't think it's over, but I don't think Tyreek was worth the money that he got.
Absolutely not.
I agree. He's not what he used to be. He's not what he used to be.
I'm not even going to say he's not what he used to be because I feel like he's always going to be that player, that receiver that they showed in Kansas City. Now, I mean, how they get him the ball, how he transitions to playing with Tua, and then, you know, Teddy Bridgewater's our new backup now because, you know, he's going to end up playing, you know.
He'll be starting by week 3. Teddy's in, baby. Teddy's in.
How can y'all say this when Tua just won y'all 9 straight games?
Did he really?
Yes.
I think there was some of Jacoby Brisket was in there.
Stop it. Let's not act like y'all niggas weren't watching Dolphin games. I was. He really did. I don't think
people watch Dolphin games.
And it wasn't Tua.
I'm just saying.
That damn defense plays lights out. First of all, that damn defense was getting us that damn defense was getting us a turnover a game. So right then and there, that helps.
Speaking of helping, y'all helped out Xavier Howard, fattened up his pockets a little bit. You know, y'all signed him back to a 5-year deal, $50 million. I think they said that's the most guaranteed contract for a quarterback in NFL history right now. You know, and another corner.
What I would do in my team.
But another corner that y'all had restructured, Byron Jones. He made the tweet that, you know, he took money out of his pockets to get toasted in his hamstring, you know, probably pulled in practice every day by Tyreek Hill.
That shit was funny, bro.
Let's just bring that back around.
Nigga, you want to be great? Nigga, you want to be great? You got to beat the man. You got to beat the man, nigga. You want to be great? Fucking nigga, you better. Hey, nigga, I guarantee you though, real talk, you gonna get toasted, but he ain't gonna do you dirty every time. But you will get better though.
All right, so
get faster. He's not getting faster.
He's not getting faster, but he's gonna know how. He's gonna know how to adjust.
Hey, no cap. As a passer, not as a runner, I do think Tua is a better passer than Kyler.
Tua's not no damn runner. I mean,
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's not a runner, but as a pure passer. That nigga Kyler be throwing up prayers, bro.
And that nigga's Tebow. That nigga's Tebow with a tan.
Oof. Whoa.
Tebow was a 10.
I will not say that. I think he's playing Tua to him.
That is
talking about Tua or
Tua.
Yeah, that's very disrespectful.
That's disrespectful to Tebow.
That's very
what?
Wow.
Tebow, don't do that.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think it's comparable because you see what happened to Kyler once Deshaun went down.
What happened?
He ain't had nobody that's gonna go up and get that bitch. You feel me?
Nah, he ain't had nobody to blow the top off the defense because he was triple covered damn near every play with niggas coming underneath.
So, and then you go out and you give weak ass Christian Kirk wide receiver money.
Nobody did. Who gave him that money? Because the Cardinals didn't.
The Jags.
Ain't nobody talking about. Ain't nobody talking about the Jags right now.
The Jags just need help.
You see what happens when Kyler is forced to go through his progressions. He can't do that
He's
yet.
a better passer than Tua. He was running for his life and he didn't have his receivers.
The Jags got out of a bad relationship just now.
Conner.
That's all that is. Jags got out of a bad relationship with Urban Meyer, so that's why they're trying to do what they're doing now.
That team is disgusting.
Well,
that team is disgusting.
I think Christian Kirk work wide receiver one money, but Sunshine gonna get him the ball.
Hey, bro,
Sunshine gotta get him the ball. That's his target.
Y'all niggas gonna stop getting on Christian Kirk. Like, nigga, what you want him to do? Say no.
Oh no! If I'm gonna hit shoes, thank you.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm taking the money too. I have to do nothing to get it.
I know I ain't worth this money. I'm taking every dime. And I want that bitch fully guaranteed.
Bro.
Damn.
I see. Not too many people is getting fully guaranteed.
I'm gonna get greedy.
Deals.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Not too many people is getting. Oh, so you're gonna get greedy for that situation, but not for the Tom Brady ball.
Yes.
We're gonna get back to that. Don't worry about it.
I put my body on the line. I put my body on the line. The Brady shit, I'm not putting my body on the line for that, bro.
Hey, Fledge, you know who else got extended this offseason?
Who?
James Conner.
Hey, I don't care what y'all niggas say, bro. I honestly, he is the Patrick Beverly of the NFL, bro. I hate
what?
I hate this nigga, man.
I like Pat Bev, though.
Hey, that's crazy though. That's crazy though,
bro.
Because you know who he got a contract before?
Who?
That nigga Le'Veon.
Don't do that. Don't you do that. We're gonna have Le'Veon Bell as a guest on the show one day, hopefully.
I am very happy to be here.
I'm
very happy to be here.
Hey, bro, you ain't got no. Hey, that's.
K.O., wipe your damn mouth off. I'm sick of you. Get off your
That's hilarious. And he is drinking all that water too, looking thirsty.
Well, you know what?
Was that boy Park?
You know what? I like that. I like that. You know what the NFL is parched of?
Parched of. Okay.
You know what the NFL is parched of and thirsty for?
Okay.
They're thirsty for more black head coaches, more African Americans in leadership, right?
Yeah.
But you know, instead of saying, "Hey, y'all have to hire an African American offensive assistant coach and groom him into being a leader or heading somewhere," they say we're going to diversify it more, and you have to hire either a African American or a female.
Or
how do you think that is, or how do you think what type of look does that give for the NFL?
I know the whites are kicking themselves. I know the whites are kicking themselves in the ass because they don't like females in charge, and I know they hate niggas.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where basically, as much as I want to be like, yeah, like good job, it's like it's kind of like
it's with a grain of salt.
It feels like that. You know, you playing schoolyard ball, and they're like, I pick him, and you got the last two people. You're like, It's like okay, we got him, and it's like, well, we got to choose him. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like it don't feel like a victory for real. It just feels like you have to choose them. You're not choosing me because I'm good. You're choosing me because I'm black. That's it now. Like it's affirmative action.
That shit was a fucking slap in the face because it shouldn't even have to be made.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have to be.
Look at how much African Americans represent the players, right? And players go on to be coaches usually, and black people ain't getting that treatment, man.
We're just not getting a fair shake at it.
That's why I'm looking
to affirmative action, and I'm not saying no to women, but it's going to lead to how many white women NFL? Not many. So it's gonna lead to affirmative action for them. Like it's a spit in the face, it's a slap in the face. It's like,
hey, how many?
But I'm gonna take that shit right back. Fuck you.
How many black women are in the NFL?
True.
What they gonna do? Here's the workaround. They're gonna have the women do it, and it's gonna be their husband really in charge.
Hey, no
like that.
That's why I was looking at the Buccaneers set because I know Arian stepped into the front office.
I was about to say, hold on, wait a minute, Cam. Wait a minute. I like that. I like how he teed me up for that. Who said? You said it was a slap in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's really her husband in charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Tom Brady retired.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said, "Nah, I ain't done yet. I'm gonna come back. I got a few more fingers I want to fill up."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kept hearing about this strain between Tom Brady and Bruce Arians. But when Tom Brady came back, Bruce Arians had to retire. Or I'm not going to say he had to retire, but it was just one of those things like, who's really in charge?
Because I'm not about to get bullied by some grown-ass man, and I could be his damn daddy. And that's just real. I mean, at the end of the day, let's be real. Nah, at the end of the day, let's be real, bro.
I like that too.
People like Tom Brady,
like that too.
We got to listen to people like Tom Brady. Let's be real. Like, and then sometimes you either going to, either you're going to be like Eric Spoelstra and listen to Bron, or you're going to be like Jerry West and leave the fucking Lakers. Like, what are you going to do? Like, for real.
Nah, real shit, though. Real shit.
So you said you ain't going to sit back and listen to this grown-ass man or get bullied by this grown-ass man because he ain't my damn daddy, right?
Well, that's what he said. Me personally, hey, sir, do whatever it takes for us to get back.
So if he not going to do that to Bruce Arians, why they put TK? You know where I'm going with this.
Okay, hey, and I know where you're going.
I was trying to let you get transition off.
Because he said trying to bully somebody like their daddy, because your daddy could tell you what to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know who he wasn't telling what to do?
Who?
Antonio Brown. He said, I still feel like I could put up big numbers. And I see what these guys are getting paid, and I just wonder why my value isn't being held up as the same. I have another one for you, though, that Antonio Brown had to come out and say. After he said that, though, he said, I need to get my ankle fixed. But I just want to make sure I got an obligation or a commitment from a team. It's a lot for a guy to go through surgery and the idea of where you're going to work or who you're going to work for. Do you feel like he still needs to be employed by the NFL?
No.
You wouldn't have to worry about a job if you didn't fucking do what you did when you threw your little temper tantrum.
Bro, all this nigga had to do is go sit on the bench and collect $5 million. That's all you have to do.
Just go get your check.
And then
it's easier said than done, but
this nigga came in with gray hair. Oh, it looked gray as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm like, damn, you came in stressed. Go ahead.
Santa?
Well, see, I if he ain't pulled Joanna, man, he would have been straight. So I say he would have been straight for real.
He messed that up himself. He don't have nobody else to blame but Antonio Brown.
Bruh, I knew this nigga was off his rocker when he literally fucked up $24 million in 2 days.
He said off his rocker.
Hey, no, real shit though. Real shit.
That nigga done, bro. I'm done with him. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Yeah, I think the Antonio Brown narrative should just be cease and desist, bro. It's over.
This nigga Sledge is right the whole time. That nigga need help.
He need help, bro. And it's just like,
don't give a fuck, man.
But some niggas but think about it though. A lot of people that need help don't give a fuck. That nigga really sitting here and he thinks that everything that he did is okay. Whether you're right or wrong, we've always had something to be like, you know what, maybe we never should have did this.
Is that nigga Kanye right or wrong?
Kanye's definitely wrong.
Okay,
but listen, we're not talking about that.
That nigga need help.
They with each other. They literally are best friends now.
Yeah, two fucking nuts.
Crazy dude.
Dumb and dumber.
Dumb and dumber, yeah.
Yes, dumb and dumber.
Stupid is and stupid does.
They got two niggas with a circle full of yes niggas that nobody holds them accountable for, and they fuck up.
But imagine some mental illness having yes men. Like just really think about that. He's like, should I do this? They're like, yeah, that's fine. Throw a dildo at him. Like, that's fine.
But think about it though. Antonio Brown, you're not even doing like we don't even see you in the gym. We don't see you catching routes. We see you on floor seats and in bitches' beds and shit.
Hold on. I will fall back on that. Because one thing I will say about Antonio Brown, that nigga do work harder than most.
He work hard. I get that
That
man
nigga-
that.
that
Now
nigga-
I give you that. I give
That
you
nigga
that.
works very hard.
Oh.
I give you that. But listen, bro, you have to try to put yourself in good grace.
I like that
Kaepernick is
too.
Kaepernick is still throwing footballs on social media.
Hey,
We
let's
know
not
it's
even-
over.
Let's not talk about, bro.
We're not even gonna talk about Kaepernick.
Please.
About to say, but you know, speaking of niggas working very hard, shout out to Todd Bowles because he got the promotion when Bruce Arians stepped down, and now we have one more black head coach in the NFL to represent us. And shout out to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because that's 2 more head coaches than any other NFL team has had hired. They got careers started with Tony Dungy, Ryan Morris. You feel me? So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is for the culture.
Can I?
So did Bruce Arians sacrifice for the blacks?
No, honestly,
Yeah,
I don't know how. I don't know how I feel about Bowles getting the job because it's like Arians stepped back because he ain't want to listen to Tom. But then you got a whole head coach in the front office overseeing Bowles, and then you got Tom Brady on the field telling this nigga what to do. So it's like, this nigga's a figurehead.
I like that. I definitely like that.
I thought about that too, but if I'm the head coach and if he got any nuts and he gonna let them hang, I'm running my team how I want to run my team.
You feel me? It's
I just want to see
still my spot.
I just want to see if they're going to actually allow him to run the team.
What is this like?
I'm Brady there.
If I'm the head coach, and you know when you learn, some people get a longer string than other players, and that's just what it is. At the end of the day, if Tom Brady says I'm going for it on 4th down, I have to trust Tom Brady and say, "Fuck it, we going for it on 4th down."
Or I tell that nigga, no, what the fuck? I'm the head coach. You was not the
Tom Brady like this little.
I get it. Terrell, I get it though.
Tom Brady,
I
no,
get
he's gonna see how long you get your job. See how long you have your job.
Hey,
bro.
it's
Tom
worth
Brady
the
like
risk.
Michael
I'm gonna
Jackson.
run. You're not gonna give me the keys and tell me how to drive. Like this is my
Shit.
fucking car. This is
Hey,
my
I'm-
fucking shit.
Hey,
But hold
If
on,
I say we
hold
go,
on.
we go, and if I say we not, we
Hold
not.
on, hold on.
Hey, let that pride go, nigga. I'm trying to go to the Super Bowl.
When you
But
first
if you
started
say-
driving, your
Hey.
parents gave you the keys and told you how to drive.
Nah, I stole it. I stole it.
No, don't do that.
That's your parent. That's Tom Brady, your parent.
That's what they're trying to. So Tom Brady, the daddy in this whole situation, what we
Yep.
getting to?
Yep.
I'm gonna let that nigga Tom drive, but if he fuck up, I'm throwing him clean under the bus. Hey, it was that
And you
nigga.
Hey.
still ain't gonna have a job.
Regardless, and our time got to do it for Kyle with 7.
Deontay Wilder. What Wilder
You
said?
told
I'm
Tom
going out
that
on my
his
horse.
job would be just
If
all
I'm
right.
going out, I'm going out my way.
Hey,
it was-
no,
I'm the coach.
Actually, you're going out
I
Tom's way.
wouldn't beat Dante.
I'm
I
not.
wouldn't beat Wilder's. I wouldn't beat Wilder close. I wouldn't do that.
I would. Why not?
I
Yo,
don't
I
mind being a
love that.
figurehead.
Speaking of going out your own way, you know, this has been a wild ass NFL offseason. Wild ass offseason. So I'm just gonna hit y'all with a little bit of news, you know, just pretty sure we all know, but you know, you just still gotta put it in, to perspective
Did
of
the,
how wild it's been, you know.
did the Cowboys sign anybody?
The Cowboys got rid of somebody actually. They got rid of Amari Cooper, you know, for
Their best
a pack of Skittles, you know, but Tyreek Hill got traded.
No, we actually lost Cedric Wilson too.
Hey,
He's not even
Keith.
a big name signing in Miami.
y'all also lost
Who's
an
that?
offensive lineman, didn't y'all? Collins.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he went
we
to the
actually
Bengals.
lost a lot.
Hey,
Hey.
guess what? Guess what? What you got? You got WrestleMania. You got WrestleMania.
Boy.
Jerry Jones, a motherfucker, ain't he?
Bro, I wish that nigga would just drop dead. Like,
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
All right, so like I was saying, Tyreek Hill got traded. Russell Wilson got traded. Devontae Adams got traded. Tom Brady retired. Aaron Rodgers came back.
Somebody trade for Thomas Travis?
Von Miller got $120 million.
No.
That shit was unreal. He not seeing the end
Hey,
of
yeah,
that, bro.
and he waxed him. He took them up. Hey, he took him out for that, boy.
You want to
Von
talk about
Miller-
thievery? That nigga. You want to talk about thievery, nigga?
Rob
That's
the
some
bank.
thievery. Hey, nigga, you right? Hey, call it. Set it off too, nigga.
Hey, no cap though. His experience on that line, even if he could just go at least a good level for 1 year, that experience on that line is gonna go crazy.
But Chaos is still not worth 120 M's.
Hey, let's be real. They paid him 120 mil to coach that D line. I don't know why they did that, but that's what the fuck they did that for. Like,
Oh, that
let's
was-
be real.
Then retire and come
Need it.
coach. Nigga, you as a
Need it.
player.
You need guidance. You need guidance.
Your cleats. You is not my coach. G.
Hey, once again,
mentor. You're not a coach.
Once again, I'm not blaming.
Let that hurt go, nigga. Do you want to be great, or do you just want to be a nigga on the team?
I'm trying to go win a Super Bowl, and I'm trying to be great.
So,
but you're still not my coach. You was my. You was a mentor.
No matter. You're gonna listen, but you're gonna listen to. You're gonna listen to. If Von Miller said, "Hey, I'm trying doing this," you're gonna listen.
I'm not blaming players for taking these teams up top one bit.
Hey, actually, I don't know about that. Slave.
I'm not.
Kobe told a lot of niggas to do some shit, and Ben Simmons still ain't changed.
That's different.
That's a mentor.
Unbiased right here. All right, so y'all said 120 mil M's. Oh damn, let me get back to my little script. 120 M's taking niggas up top. You know, Carson Wentz got traded.
Hey, that jacket was disgusting.
Yeah, he's woozy for it. About to say, Khalil Mack got traded. Matt Ryan got traded. Julio got cut. Baker Mayfield wants a trade.
Right.
Hey, Julio, man, I don't want to say it, but that
who should pick him up? Who should pick him up for him?
Dallas.
Julio?
No, Baker Mayfield. Who should pick up Baker?
Nobody.
Well, I want to say Baker Mayfield.
Sorrows need to be picked up.
Baker Mayfield wants to be traded, because he penned a letter and he was all sad because Cleveland had got
Deshaun Watson.
Somebody who needs, guidance, stuff like that, But y'all was talking about 120 mil, take him up top. Somebody got 230 million guaranteed.
And they finessed the shit out of that contract, bro. To where if he do get suspended, he only gonna miss out on $1 million. Nigga, he took them up top, bro.
He got a good agent.
Hey, that's a good Lamar. Hey, that's a great agent. That nigga can perform.
Great agent. He could be my agent too.
Lamar Jackson.
Your list.
Hey, Lamar.
What the fuck?
Hey, that man.
Why not?
That nigga can fuck my wife, nigga.
Oh, no. Hey, no amount of money worth that for us. Sorry.
Hey, 250 M's and one fuck.
No, it was 230.
Yeah.
About to say, but you know what Cleveland had to give up for him? Cleveland had to give up their first round pick in 2022, 2023, 2024. Also had to give up a fourth round pick, a third round pick, and another fourth round pick.
And they still have 7 to 8 picks in this draft alone. They're good.
Hey, bro.
So what? They ain't got no draft for the next 3 seasons.
They gave up all that. They gave up all that shit for something they've never had before. I don't blame them one bit.
Right,
so
I'm not mad at that.
My question is, so it was for Deshaun Watson.
They gave up their whole future. Their whole
future. They paid for a future.
So let me ask you something.
Bingo.
Do you think Deshaun Watson can win there?
Yes, and he also has a good defense. Yes.
It's better than what he had.
No, that defense, I watched them so much because they always come on in fucking Ohio, unfortunately.
Bro,
I understand that.
Baker was not their quarterback last year. They probably would have finished in the top 10 in every freaking category, but Baker was a turnover fucking machine.
Do we not remember Deshaun Watson carrying literal sacks of garbage in Houston?
Well, he wasn't carrying because he wasn't winning. But
still, you remember. Bro, let's be real. Even still, though, he was a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, it's garbage time yards. I keep saying that.
But even still, when your number
one receiver is Will Fuller. What the fuck you want this nigga? Stop it. Nigga.
I like how TK worded it though, because he worded it saying, "Can he win there? Not win a Super Bowl." I honestly think he can win there, but other than that,
when you win, we talk about a Super Bowl.
That's what I'm talking about as a Super Bowl, and I don't see it happen.
Don't do that,
I don't see that. I don't see a Super Bowl, but I do see a couple of playoff appearances.
They need to get some receivers.
They took Dallas's name.
Yeah.
Hey, let's be real. Y'all ain't want Amari anyway. Y'all wasn't even throwing in his direction for reasons I can't understand.
I'm about to say, but honestly, towards the latter half of the season, no, we weren't throwing in his direction. But we started after he got took off the COVID list is when we really started just saying fuck him and we going with CD.
But CD act like he can't never catch him big times.
But you know that's how football.
he
did. That's how football is.
Dak was getting a lot of pressure towards the end of the season. So when he forced a lot of those passes up to CD.
Look, bro, y'all in the dark days with us.
The days definitely
our defense is actually going to be looking a little better next year.
I don't like the report either of them niggas talking about Pittsburgh would pounce on Baker if he's released. I don't like that at all. But you know what would be the most? No cap though.
He's better than Trubisky. But go ahead.
I do agree with that.
No, we're not gonna do that because if Baker was putting Nagy, he probably would have looked just as bad as Trubisky.
But let's be real though. The most Cleveland shit ever will be if we got that nigga Baker and he really just smacked the shit out of them niggas for the next 5 years. Honestly, I would have no problem with that. I would want this to get cold, bro. I want to see how it goes.
Well, hey, God, if you listening to me and hear my prayers, keep Baker away from Pittsburgh. Amen.
Nigga, we have Trubisky. There's nowhere.
God, said that like you proud of that.
I don't know what we're doing in this draft.
I'm like, bro, what do we have to lose?
Either, so I'm just gonna place my faith in Pittsburgh and you. Amen.
The only option that I'm looking for is Malik Willis, and even then, that's sketchy at best.
Well, you know whose teams is not sketchy at best? I got a list right here of. I'm gonna read you the top 5 quarterbacks entering the 2022 season. No, top 5 quarterbacks.
I better hear my man's in there.
Top 5 quarterbacks entering the 2022 season. Number 1. You know what? I'm gonna start from the bottom and go to the Bills.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 5, Russell Wilson for the Denver Broncos.
Didn't he do it? Yes, he did.
Number 4, Deshaun Watson of the Cleveland Browns.
You made this list?
No. He didn't even get to play last year, and he made this. He didn't get to play last year and got 230 M's. Guaranteed. He might not even play this year. No, I did not make this list. This is a list by The Game Day.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 3, the unretiree Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Did he do it?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree to that, but
I'm not mad at it, and I understand it, but I don't think he's top 5. But
nope, not at all.
Right now,
understandable.
Right now, keep going though.
Number 2, Patrick Mahomes.
This nigga Burrow better not be number 1, bro.
That's Aaron Rodgers. And if Josh Allen doesn't make that list after the show he put on, you need to take off Russell Wilson.
But that defense was shitty though. That defense was terrible, bro. As a defense player, I'm pissed.
Oh.
It better not be Burrow, bro. It better not.
Number 1, Aaron Rodgers.
No. Hey, we doing this, bro.
I had a feeling.
Number 1, Aaron Rodgers.
No, real talk though. Why are y'all so mad at Aaron Rodgers for doing what the league has been doing to people for years?
Bruh, this nigga Aaron Rodgers is the new Peyton Manning, the greatest regular season quarterback ever.
No. It don't matter. He pimped the fucking league.
Wow.
And everybody's fucking mad.
Like that.
Damn, say it one more time. Say that one more time so people can hear you. Say that one more time.
Aaron Rodgers is literally the new Peyton Manning. These niggas got 1 ring and they ain't do nothing else after him. Don't give me Peyton's 2nd ring because you could have put Brock.
Manning got 2 rings.
No, you could have put Brock Osweiler in there. And them niggas still could have won that shit.
Damn! Hey.
Kayla came up. He swing. He came up. He's ding.
Hey, that's when Von Miller deserves these 120 M's.
Exactly. Where's the line?
He deserved 120 M's after that. That was how many years ago?
That's my point.
And that's I'm not hating on the man getting his bag, but
no. Hey, if Von Miller, if you hear that, let me hold like 1 mil. I get it back to you.
I'm not going to promise to get it back. I'm just let me hold it.
I don't know how long it'll take me to get it back.
Just give me 20. Just give me 20 grand, nigga.
Oh no. You made you got that 100. You ain't gonna miss that 1 mil out of that 120. Like let me hold one. Just one more.
You're right.
Yeah.
Fuck one, nigga. Give me 2.
I'm sorry, bro. Aaron Rodgers got to get dropped. Aaron Rodgers got to get dropped. Give me
how much
down.
they made for the 600 touchdown ball. I'm fine.
I hate you, Kenny.
Why does Aaron Rodgers listen, bro? Aaron Rodgers, I don't know, bro. I just think people just mad at Aaron Rodgers because he just pimps the league, bro. He does what the fuck he wants. He's the badass.
Bro, why would I want to sit there and win 13 games every single year just to get bounced by the number 6 seed? Every single year.
Okay. Okay, that's a point. That is a point. That is a point. I have no rebuttal for that. I'm sorry.
KO on his.
I agree, but if I'm Aaron Rodgers,
I fuck with K on that because at some point, bro, you got to be like, hey, nigga,
Bro,
when are you gonna fucking win?
Give KO the game ball.
bro, do you know the last time Aaron Rodgers won? I was in Mr. Pearson's science class.
That was 7th grade.
Nigga, not 7th grade, my fault. It was
8th grade then.
no, that was
2010, sophomore year.
Mr. Pearson was at Ridgeview.
My fault. Not that far back.
Okay, well,
we was
Mr. Pearson, but
12 years.
I apologize.
technically.
That was 2010, bro. That was 2010.
Yeah, no, that was our sophomore year.
That was the last time the Steelers was at the Super Bowl, bro.
Hey, bro, don't say that.
I was a
shit.
junior.
Bro, but that should tell you.
Hell off. We talk about Aaron Rodgers. We'll talk about my Steelers.
Nigga,
Fuck you.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
That hurt.
nigga, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say hand it.
I'm gonna
This
cry.
nigga over.
Put it that way.
Aaron-
Him over
Aaron
there.
Rodgers is mad overrated, bro.
Him over there.
No.
You know what?
No.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
no.
Go ahead,
Now
Slick.
listen.
I'm gonna
Now
keep
listen,
that though. I
nigga.
like that.
No, nigga. Now listen. I was with you. I was fucking with you. With that overrated word, I can't do that, bro.
Who's
do
overrated?
that.
The nigga
Aaron
throws
Rodgers.
he throws three
Who's overrated,
picks.
Kenny?
Who's
Hey,
overrated?
Sledge. Aaron Rodgers.
He's not
I
overrated.
ain't gonna go that far. I'm not going that
Right.
far.
He's just not worth the money he got.
No.
Yeah. He's not always overrated though. He just got paid too much. He got paid too much. That's all it
He got
is.
paid too much, bro. You know how many niggas get paid too much, bro? Niggas get paid too much every day in our life, bro. But that don't
You
mean
know
it's not
what?
bad.
Ooh, because
Speaking of
I ain't
niggas
getting
getting
paid too
paid,
much. I'm underpaid.
we talking about
Miller
NFL
ain't
people getting
getting
paid
paid.
too much. And speaking of NFL players getting paid too much, you know who was getting paid too much? Taysom Hill. Because that experiment at quarterback is over now. Sean Peyton retired. He left. Somebody else seen the light at the end of the tunnel and said, son, you're not a quarterback.
They finally moved him to tight end, and I'm not gonna lie, he might be nice.
This is going to be the best thing for his career. Stop worrying about dropping back and throwing passes and worry about blocking, catching, and tackling like you've been doing. Special teams is the way. All them kids out there listening, special teams is the way to make the bus. That's what they already told you.
I would happily play about 10 snaps a game and make $5 million. Yeah. Put me on.
That's
Sign me
crazy.
up.
10 snaps a game? Hey, no. 10 snaps a game for $5 million, nigga. Oh, sign me up.
Sign me
Hey.
up. Hey, I'm going all out on them 10 plays, too.
Alright.
Hey,
I'm going hard.
Well,
The
and
whole
I'm more
team.
time for practice. And I'm more time
Rudy,
for practice, nigga.
Rudy.
Going hard.
hey, Peyton did leave that man a hell of a contract before he left. He
Hey,
took care of that
man.
man. He
Man,
took
you
care of
know
that
what?
nigga, bro.
You know who took care of himself? Like Kenny said, Rudy. Rudy took care of himself. Rudy was determined. Rudy had the right mindset, the right, I ain't gonna say skill set, but he had heart, determination, and he knew his body. And you know who else know their body though?
Didn't that nigga miss
DK
it?
Metcalf.
Oh,
DK Metcalf.
I was going to say, yo,
I said organic living. No.
That would have been good. Now DK Metcalf. You hear this man's diet? He's like chaos.
Three
He's
bags.
like
That's why he
Ocho
over here
Cinco.
fucking up. That's why he had a terrible
He's
ass
like
season.
Ocho Cinco.
Now he eat
Ocho
worse than
Cinco's
Ocho
dope.
Cinco.
He's
He
doing
said he
really
eats-
he's doing his callus.
He has a cup of coffee and 3 to 4 bags of candy a day. I wonder what his teeth is like. You feel me?
3 or 4 bags of candy a day.
Three or 4 bags of candy a
That's
day.
fine. Hey,
It's like
hey,
shiny
fellas,
for real. He
that's
paid.
childish as fuck.
I feel like that's kind of criminal. Kind of criminal. And I have a list for you right here, right? Speaking of criminals, I have NFL teams with the most arrests since the year 2000.
Hey, can I say something real quick before we go, though? You know who
Go
not a
ahead.
criminal? Y'all know who not a criminal?
Who's not a criminal?
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. I know he's not. Yeah, he's still going through
No,
the process.
all right. Hey, listen, you either with this nigga or you not. Don't play both sides.
He said,
You know I'm with this nigga,
he said, what
but my
about
thing is,
burger?
he's still gonna get in trouble. Stop it. He's still gonna get in trouble this year.
I don't think he's gonna get in
He's
trouble.
like, He just can't be caught outside the bathroom. That's all it is. All it is.
No, I ain't hear you. What you say?
I said, what about Roethlisberger?
He just can't get caught outside the bathroom. That's all it is. It's all good.
You talk about Deshaun Watson?
I said, what about Roethlisberger?
He 22-0.
No, we was talking about NFL arrest since 2000. That's what we was talking about.
That's what we was talking about.
Terrell, that 22-0 doesn't. That 22-0 doesn't count. You know why? Because he didn't fucking do it.
Exactly.
So it's all null and void. Them motherfuckers. He didn't even have a season.
You know who did it though?
He got paid that whole season though, so I'm cool with not playing the snap and getting paid millions.
Yep, that's for sure. And I was definitely in that weight room, and I was definitely watching that film. So next year, I'm gonna be balling the fuck out.
And when I go play the Texans, I'm throwing 4,000.
Oh! When I play the Texans, fuck everybody.
You know what? Say that one more time for me, Sledge.
Which one? Fuck everybody, or when I play the Texans, fuck everybody.
Either way, just give me that last part again.
Nigga, fuck everybody.
You and your body you love deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products from body-safe adult toys, sex-positive books, erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners, fuck everybody, might need.
Partners.
You feel me? Put in this code T13, spell out 3. You're going to get 10% off on your next order. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly. And spell that shit out, T13.
Hey, Sledge. Your seats got McChicken dust on them.
What?
Hey, I just want you to know, I've been nice to you lately, and this is Hey, TK, we're not gonna be blinded by the reason why we're really here. What is the teams?
Hey, look, I was going for a minute, but do you want a top 5? You want a top 10 list or a top 5 list?
For what, criminals?
Yeah.
Criminals.
Top 10.
Wild. That's wild.
Vegas is definitely in there.
It's teams since 2000. I'm going to give you a top 10 list.
Bengals.
Bengals in there off of Pac-Man Jones alone.
Number 10. Number 10. And I'm glad number 10 happens to be the person that, bought the song, the DK Metcalf team. The Seattle Seahawks is number 10.
Why?
Don't ask me why. I don't know what they was doing in Seattle. I just know they had the most arrests since 2000. They had Marshawn Lynch for a little bit. I don't know. Like, you feel me?
Marshawn Lynch has never been arrested, asshole.
Hey,
with their safety committee.
He has been arrested.
They had Bruce Irvin. They had some gremlins down there.
They did have Bruce Irvin too. I don't think Percy Harvin got in trouble, but they had Percy Harvin for a little bit.
He said why?
That dude don't want to give him too much credit, but I think his name was Chad Willer that just got in trouble not too long ago for doing that stupid shit. About to say number 9 though is the Indianapolis Colts.
Yes, sir. Did he do it? Shut up until
number 8.
Hope this nigga JT get put over for speeding.
Number 8, Jesus. Number 8, Antonio Brown's Buccaneers.
That makes sense.
Number 7.
I'm not mad at that.
Number 7, like you said earlier, Pac-Man Jones and possibly the Titans. We won the Titans for a while.
Cortland Finnegan definitely got arrested for something.
He got arrested for not fighting back.
He should have got arrested for getting his ass whooped.
Number 6, Urban Meyer and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That don't make sense.
That don't make sense.
I'm surprised they kind of low. You should be much higher.
Bro,
what?
Bro, we don't.
Bro, they in Florida. They feel the air different, bro.
What did Urban Meyer do?
You remember who he coached? You remember who he coached in college?
Okay, good job. Hey, my thing is like that. Don't hear me when I say that.
I forgot.
He said, I forget. Yeah, I ain't forget, nigga.
All right, so we have number 5.
He start freezing. Is he freezing for y'all?
Yeah.
I'm about to say shit. He's stuck.
Hey, that nigga's Wi-Fi shut off.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, like, I don't know if y'all hear me or not.
Say it again.
Number
Number 5.
5, the Browns.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 4
Jamal
is the
Lewis.
Chiefs.
To number 4 is the Chiefs.
Yeah, number 4 is the Chiefs.
Okay.
Number 3 is the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Cincinnati in Cleveland. I get it.
Number 2 is the Denver Broncos.
Let's go. We got it.
Who's one?
Number 1,
Raiders.
You don't even got to say it, bro.
Oh,
No,
that's
the
the
Raiders.
the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow.
Y'all niggas is looking.
Is it your line? Is it your line?
We had a love boat incident a few years ago. I don't know if y'all remember that, but a few people did get arrested from the love boat incident.
A
And,
love boat.
Yeah, it was a love boat incident we had. It was something where they was on a boat.
Oh no. Oh no.
You and your body and the partners you have need nothing but the best loving.
Oh, the love boat.
Right.
Hey, hold on. No. Tell me
Sledge.
what the fuck happened.
The love boat.
Hey, almost wrecked.
Jesus.
Hey, tell me.
Calm
me
down,
what
Henry
happened.
Birds.
I don't.
No, let me All right, so I'm gonna give some shout outs and I'm gonna show some respect to a few players that's retired this year, though, right? So we're gonna shout out. First, we're gonna go with Andrew Whitworth. Andrew Whitworth retired after the Super Bowl. He is a Super Bowl champion now. He's a Walter Peyton Man of the Year, the 2-time first-team All-Pro. He's the first player in NFL history to start at left tackle at 40 years old.
God damn.
He won a Super Bowl and he won a national championship at college when he was at LSU. And he's allowed just 60 sacks on over 16,000 career NFL snaps.
So did he
First
play
ballot.
with Jamarcus? Did he play with Jamarcus Russell? No, he's 40. He played before that.
He was with Jamarcus Russell. I'm pretty sure he was a little bit before him though. But he won that championship with Jimbo and them when they was at LSU. They had Nick Saban and all them there.
Hey, he
What
first
players
ballot.
do they have though?
Some old niggas now because he was 40.
That's wild that I only remember Jamarcus Russell, but okay.
But I say, and then today we got news of Frank Gore retiring.
Hall of Famer at some point.
Hall of Famer Frank Gore.
Frank Gore is he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer. He's number 3 in NFL history in rushing yards. He has 16,000 rushing yards total. He's been in the NFL since 2005 and he retired in 2022. A 5-time Pro Bowler. He was also a national champion in college with Miami. He has a record for the most games played by a running back at 241, and I think that might still not be all the way correct at this point. So shout out to Frank Gore. And then you also got, Terrell's boy right here.
Shout out to number 7. Shout out to the first round ballot Hall of Famer.
Nah, we're not talking about him. We're talking about Malcolm Jenkins.
That's not my boy.
Talking about Malcolm Jenkins. He's an Ohio State player. I just wanted to, put them out there, but he's the only player in history to beat Peyton Manning and Tom Brady in a Super Bowl.
No, I'm not
2-time Super Bowl champion. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler. He ended his career on 1,044 tackles, 13.5 sacks, 24 fumbles, 21 interceptions, and 8 picks.
Terrell, you tripping if you think I'm about to praise the nigga that held us back for 3 years.
Who are we praising?
I'm not praising that nigga, man. He should have been going.
Oh yeah, because Mason Rudolph is really going to do you some justice. Fuck you.
Nigga, he go too. At least then we could have got our 0-16 season out the way.
First off, he made the playoffs this year.
Nigga, if this nigga Ben was gone already, who knows? We could have sucked the whole season and had Joe Burrow. But no, this nigga would have stayed.
Here we go with the ifs. That's not what happened though. Shout out to Ben. 2 times.
I love when Steelers fans argue about Steelers shit.
I love when Steelers fans are actually Steelers fans.
Did this nigga just palm his This man just palmed his camera. Hey, bro, don't slap me.
I did just palm that motherfucker too, though. Okay. Nah, man. You can't disrespect Ben, bro.
I'm definitely disrespecting. This nigga should have been going. He handicapped us for years.
Where the fuck TK just go?
His Wi-Fi acting up. I'm about to bring him back in.
TK?
Going crazy. Nah, though, but you say he held us back. Who the hell was going to be quarterbacking for us? We had Mason doing it. It was trash.
That's the thing. Mason could have did it, and we could have got our high-ass draft pick and got a QB. We could have Herbert or one of these niggas.
Hey,
I'm not cool with
Herbert went in third round. Talk. I think Mason Rudolph, if Mason Rudolph just wasn't dropping
Please stop.
bro, he probably would have been fine.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Okay.
So,
I'm just saying.
let me stop you right there. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No. The nigga's
So it
ass.
didn't help?
He's always been ass.
Okay, it didn't help.
He is
All right, man, my fault.
No, it didn't help. He's ass. Dwayne Haskins is ass. On that whole QB room.
Hey, what did Dwayne Haskins do to you?
That nigga fell asleep during practice. How the fuck you fall asleep during practice?
I've returned. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of sudden death, like Mike Tomlin said.
Hey, bro, this
Y'all
man
see when he
Sledge
said that?
really. This man Sledge is in here defending third stringers, bro.
That's okay. Mike Tomlin's
No.
defending.
I'm just saying.
Mike Tomlin's trying to defend the integrity of the NFL and the defense. Mike Tomlin don't want these sudden overtime rules now where you got to come out of and everybody needs a possession. He feels like you need to come out there, you need to play defense, you need to win the game. How y'all feel about this new overtime rules for the playoffs where everybody's supposed to get a possession of the ball now?
They doing
I
too
like
much,
it.
bro.
I like it because I don't like the fact that you can win off a coin toss. I don't like that.
You're not winning off a coin toss, you're winning off of defense. Keep that in the game.
Off a coin toss, but my thing is make everybody play every phase of the game.
Yeah,
Exactly.
give both niggas a chance at the 20.
The offense stop mine, and then after that it's sudden death. That's perfectly make it as fair as possible.
How do they do it in college?
Both teams get a possession at the 20.
Exactly.
So won't y'all just do
perfect.
the same thing? Won't you just do the same thing in the NFL?
Why don't they just do the same thing in the NFL from college? Because this is the top of the line. This is professional. This is what you work your whole life to get to. Play your fucking spot, do your job, and make a play. I mean, when it was the Chiefs and the Bills, and they was like, oh, man, they only won because of coin toss. Then the next week, the Chiefs got the ball, and the Bengals made a play. They deserved to be in the Super Bowl because their defense didn't win because no coin toss. They won because they showed the fuck up and played. Overtime need to be the same. It's the professional. Why do everybody need all these chances?
Well, make that like a professional team that has a defense play defense. Make both sides play defense.
You getting play. Von Miller getting $120 million right now to get an excuse for not going out there and getting a sack and making a play.
It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
But the other team called tails. He ain't gonna be able to get out there and play.
He is gonna get out there and play because he's gonna be the one on defense.
No, I'm saying, if his team got offense, then it's like, damn.
That's how you want it because you want your offense to go win the game, then, right?
That's what I'm saying. You need both sides. He don't need to touch the field unless his offense don't do what they need to do. Just vice versa. You don't need to touch the field on offense if your defense don't do what they need to do. The game should
so
be
here's
over.
my only gripe with overtime is where do they start it out again in the NFL?
They kick it off. They start all over.
Kick it off, right?
Yep, you get a 15-minute half.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, quarter. My bad. A whole 15-minute quarter. You get a whole fifth quarter.
So I guess you do got a point because nigga, we kicking it off. So it's the special team's job to stop you. Now it's your defense's job. It's the defense's job. Yeah, I guess I gotta agree with you on that.
They already switched it up by saying, yeah, both teams get a chance. If the team kicks a field goal, then you know the game. The other team gets a possession. Now they're trying to say both teams need a possession. Y'all doing too much.
Just give them both a possession.
I agree with it.
No. About to say now.
It's like, okay,
I see
look,
both point of views.
You're gonna keep half the other team off the field from ever having to play. No.
Exactly. Like I even get you have to touch the field. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like, damn, that's crazy.
Whose fault is that then? Why? Okay, you're the quarterback.
The NFL.
I'm the middle linebacker. That's not the NFL. You're the quarterback. I'm the middle linebacker. I go out there. I'm supposed to get you the ball, right? We don't do our job. We lose.
To OT.
Okay, but it's like, okay, so this point, it's not a team effort because it's like okay, it's half the team's effort. It needs to be, hey, you try, you fail. We don't got to try to win this game. It can be both ways.
I don't agree with none of your points. I'm gonna just let you know. I'm not going for that.
The Chiefs defense does not get to hide behind the Chiefs offense.
Why do you got to step up and do your job?
Somebody had to step up and make a play or do something throughout that game.
And I'm glad the way the playoffs happened was because I wish that the NFL seen it the same way because it's like y'all kept saying, "Oh, the game's over because of a coin toss."
Well, how about this?
It was the very next week. It was the same situation that happened, but a defense did what it was supposed to do, got an interception, a turnover, and then it gave their offense a chance to get on the field. And what they offense do? Won the game. And who won the game? All phases, right?
Okay, how about this? If both teams are so even to the point where they got to the overtime, why don't you have both teams do it again? Both sides do it again.
Nah, because I ain't trying to watch it. I ain't trying to keep watching that though.
You feel me?
No, I'm saying it's even. It's like, damn, both our offense and defense got to the point where we're tied. We tied points, and now it's like, oh, only my offense can play now, or only my defense can play. It's like, nah, you got to do both sides.
Right. Your defense got to go on the field, make a play, so your offense can go out there. Somebody got to do their job for somebody else to be able to do their job.
Everybody touched the ball one time. After that, it's sudden death because you had your chance.
Exactly. It's like how hockey does it. Like hockey, but they shot.
Like hockey does it. Why are we comparing NFL to a dead sport like hockey? Or we comparing it to an unprofessional sport like college? Well, college is a professional sport now, you might as well say, because they're getting paid too.
I'm saying they're doing it right because you got the offense and defense doing it.
They're not doing it right. I don't agree. But you know who was doing right, though? Random fact of the day right here. Randy Moss had 55 touchdowns in 2 seasons at Marshall. It said he scored a touchdown in every game he participated in. So that means he scored multiple touchdowns in every game that he played in.
Go.
Yeah, that's why I don't go for that slander. So some people be talking about when they trying to say T.O. better than him and shit like that. No.
Moss ain't catch bricks for practice. Wait for it.
Jerry Rice caught with his chest, so you got to think about how his sternum felt.
And I'm not gonna lie, I fully expected Sledge to go off on that. That's why I said it, but I actually believe it. But yeah, okay, go ahead.
Shot real quick.
That was more of a trigger moment, but it ain't worth.
So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and transition to this "Who Am I" segment right quick, because I like giving y'all "Who Am I" segment.
Oh wait, I'm tuned in. All right, don't bullshit me. Do not bullshit me.
So this "Who Am I" segment is where I give out random players. I give out their accolades, the year they was drafted into the NFL, the division or the conference that they was in. I try to give off some of their stats and all that to try to glorify them as much as possible. You have to raise your hand. The first hand I see, I ask you. But you have to wait until I say, "Who am I?"
Oh, yeah, Slash had to leave and come back.
So
this shit froze into an album cover.
I was drafted in 2004. I retired in 2007. I had a short but sweet career. I'm a second-team All-Pro. I'm a 2-time Pro Bowler. I'm in my team's Ring of Fame. My jersey's retired by them. On my career, I had 262 tackles, 12 interceptions, 8 forced fumbles, and 2 sacks.
And 1 punter that died.
I was drafted to the NFC East. Drafted to the NFC East. Who in the top corner? Is that K.I.?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, it's K.I. Okay. I was drafted to the NFC East.
He raised his hand way too early. You said not to do that.
Who am I? K.I.
No, that's bullshit, TK. That's bullshit. I knew it was when you said 2004 and 2000.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Honor that man again. Honor that man's greatness and that man's legacy, man. But I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in. We had a few minor what's the word I'm looking for, Kenny?
Technical difficulties.
Technical fucking difficulties today, man. I tell you. You see, I got that jailhouse Wi-Fi, but you know I ain't locked down like that. You know, but I just appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for being here. This has been another episode of Unbiased. You can find us on YouTube on Bad Guys Spoken. You can go to that little tab over there. It's a playlist, and it's gonna say Unbiased, and you're gonna see us when he throw the ball, like I ain't see this morning. But you can also check us out live on Twitch. What's the Twitch, Kenny? By say it's
TV/T13 Media.
Twitch.tv/T13 Media. Spell out 3. Stay unbiased.
All right, so